Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Michaela Peters. Because I'm trying to keep up with doing one video a day in Russian and one video a day in English, today I'm going to talk about why I like Finland so much. I did think about doing a video about my work experience at NASA, but I think that's going to be a longer video, and today I'm in a bit of a time crunch. So I'm going to talk about why I like Finland so much, because I feel like I do get this question, but I don't always answer it to everybody, so here, people can learn about it. So aside from the fact that Finland has some of the most beautiful nature ever, which, yeah, a lot of people like nature, but I think it's really nice. It's considered the country of 1,000 lakes. There are definitely a lot of lakes, and then in the winter they're frozen. You can sometimes ice skate on them or walk across them if you're trying to get somewhere faster, like we used to do in La Padranta. And I mean, the other thing too is, like, in the US you really have this whole grind set mentality, and that's something that doesn't really exist in Finland because it's impossible to be rich in that country. And I wouldn't say impossible, but very, very difficult. And if you are very wealthy, your name will be published on a list and then everybody can look at it, which I don't know if that makes people feel awkward in Finland, but I would imagine it might, because Finnish people are kind of like private people. I do consider Finnish people, like, people say Finnish people are so reserved. I'm not sure that I really agree with that. I actually think that Finnish people are, like, more open in some ways than Americans. Maybe just because I find them to be much more genuine and, like, sincere and very curious. Like, they're very curious about, like, why an American would be in Finland. So I think it's easy to have discussions with them. It's just more if you don't really talk to people out of turn. Like, I noticed that Americans really like to talk to each other randomly, like, just because you happen to be standing next to each other in line at the grocery store. This happens less in New Jersey. So the whole culture shock, like, oh, Finnish people don't talk to you. It's like, well, yeah, they just don't talk to you when there's no reason to talk to you, which, like, I agree. Why should we talk when there's no topic? Okay. So yeah, it's just really relaxed. I mean, sauna is really cool. So sauna, aside from being, like, super great for your health, just feels really good. I don't know. You can interact with people there. It's like a place you meet people. Yeah, that's where you go if you want to talk to people. You go to the sauna. You don't go to the grocery store and wait in line and try to start a conversation with somebody. So sauna is great. There's a big drinking problem. I guess I'd label it as a problem. People drink a lot in Finland. So if you're somebody who really doesn't want to drink, Finland could be a difficult place for you to live because it is so widespread. Now, of course, it is possible to find people there who don't, but I would say that's just, like, not the majority of people. I used to tell people in Finland, like, I never drink in the US, and they were shocked. I'm like, well, there are a couple barriers to entry, because first off, cars and driving places, and Uber is expensive. Like, to me, I just think, like, how do people afford to drink in the US? I don't know. Maybe people can comment on that below, because I have not figured that out yet, but not that I'm really interested, because I feel like I always have, like, too many things to do while I'm here. In Finland, I just felt like my pace of life was a lot slower. Maybe also that was slowed down by the fact that I didn't have a car. Yeah, so you have to, like, walk everywhere, take the bus places. I'm trying to think what else. Aside from the fact that it was just relaxing, I just felt like I enjoyed life more there. Not that I don't enjoy my American life, but I really, in general, though, I love being abroad. And then also, as somebody who speaks Russian, as you can see by the rest of my channel, I do get to speak Russian a lot in Finland. There are a lot of Russian native speakers there. So it was a way for me to live in a country that was still developed. In some ways, I'd argue way more developed than the US, honestly. All the buildings are kept in, like, pristine condition. It feels like everybody in the country has, like, a very nice standard of living, even if they, like are the type of random older Finnish guys offering you vodka on the street. Yeah, that's happened to me before. Okay, that's probably the weirdest thing that happened to me in Finland. It's like, no, people don't randomly talk to you like that. A lot of older people did try to talk to me, but, like, only in Finnish, and then if I tell them I don't speak Finnish, sometimes they just, like, thought I was lying or would keep going, and I'm like, no, like, I don't. Yeah, then sometimes I'm like, no, I speak Russian, which is honestly pretty useful, because you'll find that if people don't speak English, they probably speak Russian, in which event I could communicate with everybody. So I didn't have any language barriers, really. I wish I could speak Finnish. Maybe I will at some point. I can work on that. Yeah, I'm not sure really what else. I did enjoy my time in Finland. It had its own challenges. The winter is terrible. You do get over it over time. It was like the first winter sucked, and then the second winter I knew what to expect, and then there has not been a third winter yet, so nothing's happened. Yeah, so that's everything I can think of. I'm doing short videos today, but yeah, if you have more questions about why I like Finland, I'm also thinking at some point to maybe, like, show some pictures in these videos, aside from deferring everybody to my Migratory Michaela Instagram account, which should be available in countries that are not Russia, because that is an issue that my Russian-speaking audience is facing. So yeah, maybe I'll work on posting some finished pictures at some point. All right, thank you for your attention. I hope this is interesting, and yeah, we'll see. I don't get so many comments on my English videos, so we'll see if I get any from this one. All right, thank you, and see you next time. Bye.